Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here. Yes, back out in the woods again. Just got here a few minutes ago. Looks like it is raining here a little bit earlier. It is possibly supposed to rain again, throughout the day. So I'm gonna hurry up and get set up, and then of course start cutting some firewood so that way I can put it under the tarp and keep it dry. And then maybe take off on a little hike, and definitely gonna do some shooting today. All right, guys, stay tuned. Alright, so just out cutting some firewood and because I'm trying to hurry because I'm trying to beat the rain, and found this huge down dead tree that looked good, it wasn't rotten, and as I was trying to power through, my favorite saw just snapped. So I mean, I can still use it, just obviously on a much slower pace and smaller diameters of wood. But if you're one of the people that think sometimes that redundancies are kind of pointless, that's why I always have this. And I got some fixed blades in the car that I need, or that I could also use for chopping. I got the Michael Hawks Hellion Survivor 2020 in the car. So if I really had to, I could go get that bad boy and still really process some firewood, just take a little longer. But I wanted to cry. I love this. But I think they sell replacement blades, so I'm just gonna look one up and get one of those, because this saw, I mean, I've been using it for a year and it has been flawless. I just was going too fast and the saw bent as I was pushing it in, and there you go. All right, let me finish processing this firewood so I can hike out into the woods and do some shooting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just got a bunch of firewood cut. I'll show you a little bit of it here. And actually these logs are, some of them are fairly thick. I split some because of the thickness of them. I've got some here in reserve. A bunch of small stuff to get it started when I get back. And then of course this big long log that I can cut up when I get back if I need to later on, if I feel like I need more wood for the evening to burn longer. Once again, yes, in the One Tigress hammock with the One Tigress underquilt. See the name over here. I love that combination. I do have the U.S. Army sleeping bag. I mean, that thing is so seriously warm, it's insane. But the downside to it is the weight. So I am currently looking for a down bag or synthetic bag, something that can go down to low temperatures, but you're not carrying a 12-pound sleeping bag. So. All right, so I'm gonna hike for a little bit because I need to find a place to go test out my little friend. Just got this from a buddy. We're thinking about doing a trade. I've wanted a 1911 for years and years, and I have a Springfield XD 40 cal that I just never shoot because I always either shoot 22 or 9mm, and this one's a 45, which I'd prefer a 9mm for shooting and plinking and all that kind of stuff, but I just kind of feel like that if you're getting a 45 or if you're getting a 1911, it's got to be 45, right? I got 3 types of ammo with me to test out. I've got 4 mags of the Winchester white box, and then a box of Federal, and a box of Tula, just to see if cheap ammo works, and then of course your regular more reliable factory ammo like Federal and Winchester, because I think the Winchester was about $18 a box, the Federal was $17, I want to say, and then the Tula was $14. So if Tula works and I'm out here in the woods plinking, if I can save $3-4 a box, I'll save $3-4 a box, because I'm not looking for bullseye accuracy. I'm just practicing and plinking. Let me tuck this into my shirt. Sorry. Now if it was for home defense or something like that, then of course, obviously you're going to want to use premium ammo because you want to make sure it's 100% reliable and as accurate as you are, because obviously the gun's going to be more accurate than the shooter will be. So you need all the help you can get. It's getting kind of cold. It was about 50 degrees when I got here. Since I was setting up cutting a bunch of wood, it was pretty warm, but just grabbed me a bottle of water, the new 511 Covert satchel to try out, do a little experimenting with, hiking with, see how it is. I am using this as a EDC bag now, so we'll see what it's like for carrying a bunch of longer distances and stuff like that instead of just around town. All right, guys, when I find a place to set up, I will get back to you. It's not going to be a long distance or scenic hike today. It's just go find a place to go and blink. Get back to you. All right, so I'm getting set up. I'm getting ready to start shooting, but I want to tell you one thing. I don't know if I've mentioned these before, but I got some new hearing protection from a company called Axel, and I saw them on Kickstarter and had to get in on it once I read about them. These are called the reactors. They had two types, reactors and defenders. Defenders, you plug them in, it's just like the ones you would get at just the little plastic tip ones that you usually see me wearing all the time. The reactors, when you put them in, it only reduces the noise level by like 5 decibels, but then when you shoot or there's a really loud noise, it reduces it by 30 to 33 decibels, I think. I've only used them once before for just a few shots, and they seem to work pretty good. So definitely curious to see how these keep working out. But yeah, let me get these in, finish getting set up, and I get back. I just didn't want to forget to tell you about it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first shots fired out of this. Actually, I shot it one other time months ago when I was out with my buddy at the shooting range. But this is my first time taking it on an outing. In here we have right now the Winchester white box. I got a few mags of that, and then we'll try some new stuff. Oops. Always helps to load it first. Cycle those, drops free. And I don't know if I've ever told you about these pants before. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Got a good mag pocket right here. But in the big pocket, hopefully you can see this, there's 2 smaller pockets on the inside. So great for other magazines. Don't keep other stuff in your pocket. You're gonna keep mags in it. Just something to think about. All right, one more bag of this. I'll shoot the others, and then I'll bring you back when I change ammo. Oops, no, not. Oh, I did. Like a light primer strip. So not used to a safety. And that shoots nice. Pretty decent trigger on it. A whole lot better than my Smith & Wesson Sigma, or my, not the Sigma, the SD, but a 10-pound trigger. All right, let me grab some different ammo, and we'll get right back. All right, so right now I got the Tula ready to go. Let's see how this one works. Barely. Real light primer strike. But this steel cased ammo might not do as well. I just had to see. Hope it does this time. Yep. All right. Now we're going to move to, got the Federal. I like it. I like it. All right, so obviously that's just one mag of each. Little hiccup on the first round for two different types of ammo, so that's kind of strange, but I'll look at it up further. This is the Winchester white box. And that's the one I started with. Could be me pushing up on the safety a little bit. I gotta get used to having that there. That's fun stuff. Like I said, I've wanted one of these for years and years. It's a real natural pointer. I like it. All right, now you can't test out a gun, obviously, without first having rapid fire. So, got the tool ammo in here, so let's see how it goes. That's taking me a little off balance. Gotta lean forward into it a little more. Plus I am standing on a hill. It's not the smartest idea, but. All right, got the Federal. Let's try rapid fire with this one. Just causes destruction. One more time. Yep. I think it's on the safety again. All right, just gotta be, I think it's me in the safety. This is fun. All right, I'm gonna plink around some and I'll get back to you in a little while with some other stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is about 5 o'clock. The sun is going down and it's starting to get fairly chilly. So getting ready to get the fire started using the, as always, Pine Fire Shop. Got the tots, and I've had trouble in the past getting these lit with a fire steel. Actually, I think they're designed to actually be used with a lighter, but I have done it before. It's just it takes a lot more work, but I figured I would save my time. I used some of the included fat wood and shave it and put this around it and see if this makes it catch better. So Got a bunch of the shavings there with the tot. I opened it up a little bit to expose the cotton. And let's see what we get here. This is why I love pine fire so much. Their stuff is just amazing. Look at that, 2 strokes. Sometimes a lot of times I get it with just 1. But as always, we're going to be doing the upside down fire, because it is my favorite by far, for sure. Let this catch on just a little bit. Yeah, that should be good. And you know what is super cool is just a little while ago I was getting some stuff out of my car, and there's 3 guys out in the parking lot out there started talking with them a little bit. It's 3 guys that are in the Army. Super nice guys. We just, of course, started talking gear and stuff like that, and of course other stories. But man, that was actually really cool. You know, it was even better. I had a mountain house that I brought to eat, but one of them gave me one of their MREs. It's the beef patty and jalapeno pepper jack. So this is going to be supper tonight. Really excited about trying one of these. I've had other MREs in the past, and I've liked each one that I've had, but always really cool to try a new one. So thanks, guys. Hopefully they'll look me up, and if you do, please leave it in the comments below. Would love to chat with you later on. Maybe talk some shop gear, stuff like that. Maybe get some y'all's advice of more military gear to test out. But for now, we are going to sit back and enjoy the fire, because I love fire. Well, except when I burnt myself. It is healing up really, really nicely though. If in regular light you can tell it's actually really red and splotchy, but it's actually healed up almost completely, except for just the redness. So I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Oh wait, I haven't posted that video yet. Never mind. Forget what I just said, because I've got to post the other video. I kind of did a one-handed camping video, but all right, guys. As you can see, it works every time with almost 0 effort. Well, aside from clicking the firewood, but that was a lot of cutting to do with a broken saw. Don't break your saw when you're in the outdoors. If you do, make sure you got a backup something. All right, we'll get back to it in a little bit. All right, so hopefully you can see. Let me turn this on. See if this will help. This is the burger that I'm going to be eating. It kind of looked like meatloaf a little bit with the pepper jack cheese. But now I'm curious to see how it turned out. It's like a flatbread that they use. But wow, that's actually pretty good. I let it sit for a while in the ration heater. Probably about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. It mostly got heated up, not all the way. I might not have had it tilted down far enough, I guess. But wow, I'm actually impressed. And that cheese, look at that. Not sure if you'll be able to see. I'm in a little squeeze thing. I had it sitting by the fire to warm up a little bit. That stuff is good. Gee, that, I'm just real hungry, but yeah, I could keep eating this stuff. And my first time trying this out. Recommended by a friend. I've seen it many times and Had thought about getting it, but never tried it. But Young's Double Chocolate Stout. I tell you what, I love some dark beer, but this one, wow. That stuff is amazing. So, having a really good meal tonight. Hopefully I'm not blinding with the headlamp. Let me turn it off. And this is new and I'm testing out. Got in the Karen box by UCO. Hopefully the light will help you see it. Really good headlamp. The head strap just seems a bit small. Well, at least when you're wearing a hat. But it works really well and it's crazy lightweight. Alright, so I'm sure you want to just sit here and watch me eat, but I had to cut another piece of firewood. I had some in reserve already, but I wanted to cut some larger pieces so they'd burn a lot longer, so I could save the smaller pieces for in case it got cold at night and I want to get out and heat up. They'd be easier to start burning. I didn't realize how hungry I was till I started eating. Wow. I was starving. The only thing I had to eat today was an English muffin with peanut butter on it this morning. Now it's probably like 9 o'clock. Oh, and this even comes with, I'm definitely going to try this out in a little bit. I think it's a blueberry cobbler. Cherry blueberry cobbler. I'm definitely eating that. All right. I'm gonna finish eating. Get some more wood on the fire. And then get back to you if anything else exciting happens. Alright, so in case you're wondering, you may not, but the other stuff that came in the MRE is a raisin nut mix. I'm imagining it's like a trail mix. Ketchup and mustard, which I did not use because I just finished that burger, and wow. I gotta say, that was way better than I didn't know what to expect, but that was impressive. Plus, I'm truly hungry. You get a couple pieces of gum. I guess it's a wet wipe. That's what it looks like. Sugar. Napkin that I just dropped on the ground. Creamer. Sugar. Creamer. You know what that means. What? A moist towel. Oh, wait. General. Hopefully that is coffee. I'm going to look at it in the morning because I didn't bring any coffee. So cream and sugar already in there. I'm not going to use the sugar because I can't have it. But lots of other goodies. So I got the cherry blueberry cobbler warming up right now. I don't know if you're supposed to warm it up, but I want something warm. So I'm going to try it. Oh. Yeah, a hot beverage bag. So the coffee that you get in here. Oh man, you spilled everything. And also, this is also really cool. It's a beverage-based powder, so fruit punch or tropical punch. So if you got water, good thing to add it to, which I do, so I will. Then of course it comes with all your health information and all that kind of stuff, your nutritional ingredients. That goes in the fire. Nutritional ingredients in the fire. Right? Because I don't care about that crap. And I would imagine if you're a soldier, you're not looking at that stuff either. If you're out in the field or you're in combat and you have food, you eat it. You don't say, oh, that's got too many grams of fat. You're going to work it off anyway. All right. So yeah, that's heating up. Gonna eat that in just a minute. Oh, and kind of crazy, 2 cop cars just passed by. I'm about 30 yards from a gravel road that's out here. It's shut off at the parking lot, but people, they pick up the gate and drive back there every now and then. A lot of hunters do. So no idea why 2 cop cars would have just drove back there. I'm gonna be watching the news, I guess, to find out. Should be interesting. If I find out before I post a video, I will put it in the description box to let you know. But could be interesting. All right, talk to you later. All right, so we got the cherry blueberry cobbler. Ow, still kind of hot. Just pulled off the heater. Got some steam going there. Luckily I got my eating tool, because the guys that gave it to me, I guess they had used it already, the ones that came with it. Let me take a smaller bite. Wow, that looks hot. Not too hot, but good. Glad I decided to heat that up. I'm sure it will still be good, because they are a MRE, meal ready to eat. You don't have to heat them up. But man, most food sure does taste a lot better when it's warm. And of course, when it's cold outside, it is always best to eat before you go to sleep. You want your body having some fuel to burn to help produce body heat, so you're not going to sleep as cold. And I'm the type that I sleep cold. So any trick I can find that helps me, I'm going to do it. Wow. Not that I'll probably need it tonight. I mean, I do have a underquilt and the U.S. Army sleeping bag that's a super heavy duty, so. But can't be too careful or too hungry, because that's my main concern. I'm just starving. I really should have ate today. Oh, and the 2 cop cars just went back the other way. A couple of sheriff's department. Will be interesting if there's anything to figure out why they were here. Must not have been serious, because it was just 2 and they came and went. Guessing some kind of complaint of some people doing something dumb. Or at least somebody thinks somebody's doing something dumb. You always have to consider that. Wow, this stuff is fantastic. I really did not expect this stuff to be this good, but this was awesome. Burger, cheese, oh, awesome, 1 point. This blueberry cobbler, or blueberry cherry cobbler. This stuff is amazing. Like, good enough I would order this in a restaurant. I really didn't mean to turn the camera on to have you watch me eat, but that's how hungry I am. I really just forgot. Yep. You might be bored by this. Fire's going good. Let it burn down low. You just got a good base of coals. Create some heat. Got some larger logs sitting around it. Was sawing on some of that while I was waiting for the food to cook. Because with a shortened saw, everything takes longer. But I do have a couple of thick reserve logs here, and I do have some smaller ones under here. So should be good for the evening. If not, I can generate some body heat by sawing another piece. All right, guys. That's going to be it for the evening. I will see you in the morning. And the fire just went into turbo mode. Well, I just threw that trash on it. That's why I believe in leave no trace. When you have trash that you can burn, burn it. If you can't burn it, hike it out. Don't leave it laying around. Too many times I've come out here and I've seen all kinds of trash around the camp area or different spots on the trail, and to me that's 100% unacceptable, guys. If you're going to go out and hike, enjoy the outdoors, clean it up when you leave. It's not a big deal. It's lighter than when you left, so there's no excuse. All right, I will see you in the morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is morning, and I am packing everything up. I've got most everything broken down. Once again, slept beautiful in the one Tiger's hammock and underquilt. If you have not checked either one of these out, you really need to. They are really super comfortable. This does great for keeping keeping you warm, keeping the air off of you from flowing under. Some other successes. The Kizlar Supreme. Have loved using this bad boy. Used it a lot. I've actually done the review on it. I just haven't posted it yet. I'll probably do that when I get home. But got this from CAS Iberia, and I'm telling you, this is one outstanding blade. I have really loved using it. So stay tuned for the review on that, or it might post before this video. So the Firestorm 1911-45. This thing was a ton of fun to use, lots of fun to shoot. Did have a couple of light primer strikes, so I'm not sure if that's a spring issue or what, but I'm going to check that out later. I'm trading a buddy for this. Or we were talking about a trade. He wanted me to shoot it first and see what I thought, and then we'll trade after that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do with it. Failure. Oh, the Silky Gone Boy. He's a much shorter version than he was before. Has been for a year. One outstanding saw. I have absolutely loved using this thing. I'm really hoping, it looks like they sell a replacement blade for it from the way it's attached. So I'm definitely going to have to get one of those. Still highly recommended, just careful how you use it. I mean, I was really just going to town on a large log, and I think I just pulled out too far and pushed back in, and it bent and it just snapped. So just make sure you watch it. With any folding saw it could happen. I broke a buck folding saw as well, so you just got to be careful how you use them. The 511 covert satchel, did some hiking with this yesterday. Really comfortable. Actually really holds the weight well with the waist strap and the shoulder straps. So like it so far. I know I posted the first impressions video, so this is the first time I've actually taken it out hiking and stuff, and actually really enjoyed it. Definitely worth getting, I guarantee it. Definitely check it out from Jasmine's Military Shop. She's a huge supporter of the channel, so you need to support her. I think that is about it. The MRE, awesome last night. Far but looked like a piece of meatloaf for a burger, but I tell you what, it actually tasted outstanding. And so was the cobbler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. I need to finish packing up the car and get home. And so, for you, in the meantime, be prepared and have fun.